Welcome to Unleashed. And don't forget to join us on Patreon for early access and exclusive content. Here are the guys.
Well, folks at home, folks not at home, if you're watching this from a subway, I don't know. I'm not going to judge where you watch things. I'm Andrew Fantasia, and we are Unleashed here on Rebel Scum Podcast. This is a very special Unleashed because, as you can probably see, depending on what your screen looks like, I don't know, you probably see a bunch of faces. More than just this ugly mug. You probably see a bunch of much better looking faces than mine. That's because we have special guests coming from everywhere, all kinds of places. I'm dropping papers. That's how excited I am. I don't even care. I'm not going to pick that up. We are talking episode 9 predictions today. And if you've watched our prediction shows before, you know how wonderfully, wonderfully crazy this can get. But let's start off. Let's just quickly introduce who we got here. First of all, going down my list here, I got Mary Kristen Athen is in the house. This is very cool. I'm just going to put a tick here, make sure I can hear everybody. Jeff Wilson is also here.
Hey, that's me.
Phil Staniforth.
Hello.
We have Mr. Den Allen.
Hello.
And last but not least, we have Janet Rubio, a.k.a. Miss Conduct herself.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming on here and doing your predictions, because I know that altogether, if I tally up everybody's predictions, somebody's going to get something right. The odds are pretty much in our favor. I think J.J. Abrams is watching. He knows. He's afraid we're going to guess. But it's okay. It's okay. The mystery box is going to open today. That's how we're rolling. So I'm going to start off with our first question. Why mince words, right? So this is a heavy one. This is a heavy one because it's something that I think is going to break out our inner children. So let me start with Mary. I'll shoot this one to you first, Mary. How many different lightsaber colors will we see in this movie?
Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go with 5.
Ooh, wow. I like that.
Pretty risky there, but I'm going to go with
I like this a lot. If one of them is orange, I'm going to be a very happy man. 5 colors. All right. Jeff Wilson, what do you think?
My gut says 3, but I really want the purple saber to be there. So I'm going to go 4.
Purple things are special. I like this. 4. Okay. Phil.
I'm going to stay safe on this one. I'm going to go 3. Yeah.
3
I'm going to go red, blue, green. Standard. Yeah. Keep it safe.
Disney has been they've been a little stingy with green blades.
Yeah.
So I hope they pony up the green. Hashtag pony up that green. Dan, what do you think?
I actually think J.J. Abrams is going to stick with his favorite 2, blue and red. That's it.
Blue and red. Wow, 2. All right. So far, all my answers have been counting down. So, Janet, if you say 1, we'll form a perfect circle. What's your answer going to be, Janet?
I think it's 3, too.
3.
I think it's 3. I think red, blue, and I'm going to say like a gold.
Ooh. I like that. Is that C-3PO swinging that one around? Because I'd be on board.
I just think that directors sometimes think things look beautiful on a green screen, and I think gold would look beautiful on a green screen.
I agree with that. I like the sound of that. And I don't think we've seen a yellow in a film yet, so bring it on.
Didn't they at the beginning say that we might have like a brand new color of it?
If they did, I missed that, but I hope you're right.
That would be cool. Yeah.
That would be special. I like that. All right. This one, I'm not pulling any punches with question 2. Let's see here. Jeff, I'm going to start with you for question 2. Very heavy question, but very simple one. Will Rey and Kylo kiss?
Oh, how did I know this question was coming? heavy duty. I know JJ's probably been asked this a million times, and I don't know if he's actually responded. I try to stay away with some of like the, not spoilery, but like things that are giving away the movie, the interviews that the cast and JJ have done. I've tried to shy away from that, so I don't know what his answer would be. But I'm going to say no.
Okay.
I'm going to say no.
No kiss.
I think it would be great. Adam Driver is, a fan. I just watched him in that Marriage Story movie that he just did for Netflix, and it was very awesome to see him so emotional in a relationship with a girl is great.
Mm-hmm.
But so I would love to see him and Ray get connected on a more emotional level, but I don't think it's going to be that obvious that they actually connect with their mouth. So.
All right. I like this. Phil, are we seeing smooching?
No, I don't think so either. I hope not. There's only going to be one kiss I want to see in this movie, and that's Maz Kanata and Chewbacca.
I'm not going to lie. I want that too.
I hope not. I hope not. I'm okay with no kissing in this movie. It's Star Wars, right?
It'd be funny if she kissed him, but his helmet was on.
Yeah, well, she kissed him, and it turns out to be his brother. Yeah. No, I don't think so. I think they're going to stay clear of that. But.
All right, so we got 2 no's for the kiss. Den, what do you think?
I think we're going to get this scene, and the Emperor's going to look down on Kylo Ren and Rey, and he's going to say, "You two should kiss." And Rey's going to say, "I don't want to." And Kylo's just going to say, "But I do."
Have you been reading JJ's dreams?
No, I do not think they are going to kiss, though.
Okay, that's 3 no's for the kiss, but I do. It's too. James is overseeing, but we don't have his audio. But I know right now he is screaming to say, "But I do" at the top of his Kylo Ren voice. Janet, are we getting kisses?
So that's a difficult question for me because I do like Reylo. I do. Yeah. But I think it's a possibility it could happen. Like if it does happen, it's gonna be a kiss goodbye.
Ooh.
I don't know if he's gonna.
Dang.
I don't know if he's gonna die or not. Maybe he will die in her arms, and she will give him a kiss goodbye. But to me, like the kiss isn't even a big thing because to me, like they've already been beyond all of that. They've been inside each other's minds, right?
Right.
So that's like the most intimate on a level that we couldn't even understand. Like the closest human beings can get to that is I can finish my man's sentences and I can say things that he's thinking. But they've been beyond physicality already. So I think a kiss would be no big deal.
I like that. Yeah, they definitely had a better connection than Skype.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you down for. You want me to put you down for kiss goodbye? Do you think?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
That sounds like a win.
Goodbye. Yeah, I like that a lot. And Mary.
Yeah, I like that too. I think it'll be. I can't really see like an Anakin Padme kiss going down, but I can definitely see a bittersweet type kiss going down.
That's what I think too, Mary.
Yep, I'm there. I do like Reylo too, but I don't think it's gonna be a happy love ending.
It's so ambiguous. You just can't tell, right?
I know.
When you say Anakin Padme kiss, Mary, my mind immediately pictures Rey and Kylo kissing, and then Rey's like, no, I shouldn't have done that. Kylo's like, sorry, milady.
I was more imagining the right before they enter the Coliseum fight kiss.
That's a much more dramatic kiss. Yeah.
Actually, I would say them kissing. It's super passionate, and then Kylo just backs away. That kiss you should have never given me. Just like all like wild like he is. Just like
blames it on her.
Yeah, blames everything on her.
It's all your fault.
Hey, man, they've been inside each other's minds. When they did that little finger touch scene, we don't know what they were seeing. They may have been kissing in their minds.
Oh.
That's true.
The joys of force powers. I feel like that would be abused so much if it was in our world. If there was some force loving going on. All right, let's go with question 3 here. Phil, I'm going to start with you for question 3.
Okay.
By the end of the movie, Phil, will any Knight of Ren be alive?
I'm going to say no. I think they're all going to get annihilated early on.
Totally.
Not early on, but before the final battle. I think they're all going to be gone by that point. And I think Kylo's going to kill them all.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Total wipeout of the
Total
Knights.
wipeout. Yeah, I think so.
All right. Dan, what do you think?
I think that they're going to do some film magic, and we're going to lose track of at least one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then come to find out, we'll get a story with that Knight of Ren a little bit later, maybe even in a novel or a comic. So I think one might be left alive. So I'm going to say yes, someone will be left alive.
Yeah, I like that. That's where my brain was going to, because of like supplementary stuff, comics and stuff, because there's a lot of goodness with those Knights. Janet, what are you thinking?
I agree with the first. I think he's gonna kill them all.
Kill them all.
I do. I think he's gonna wipe them all out.
All right, Mary.
Man, I don't know. I mean, will there be any character development for the Knights of Ren in this movie?
It's a good question.
If there is a little bit, then I would think that they would leave someone alive. But if not, if they're just introduced just as an obstacle for Kylo Ren to get through, then they're all going to be annihilated.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I'm going to go with no one will survive the film.
All right. No Knights. And Jeff, where do you think the Knights will end up?
I feel like this being, the final film in the Skywalker saga, it is a good like bookend to try and wrap everything and start, a clean slate from whatever happens after this. But I feel like with Star Wars, historically speaking, no one is ever completely wiped out. Like even, the Jedi or any aspects of the Empire, no one was completely just, no one got everybody. So I do kind of agree with Dan Allen. I feel like one will sneak by. And with all the supplementary stuff, like you mentioned, coming out after the movie, I don't think it's going to be a huge storyline after this movie, but I feel like there will be one that will escape and somehow manage to stay alive. And that's something that maybe Kylo might be dealing with after the film. But I don't think it's going to be a huge, big thing, but I do believe one will stay alive.
All right, we got one trickling through the filter and getting out alive. His name will be Ralph Ren.
Ralph.
All right. And then here we go. This question is a big one. I hope you guys are ready for this. I'm going to start with Den. I'm going to start with you for this one. All right. Den, we all love our Star Wars opening crawls.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think will be the final word in the Rise of Skywalker's crawl?
Hope.
Ooh, hope. Nice word. Janet, what do you think will be the final word?
I think it's going to be heroes.
I like this. This is good stuff. I was really looking forward to the answers for this question. Heroes. Mary.
Man, Skywalker?
Very nice. Skywalker.
Maybe Jedi? Ah,
It's tough, right?
I know.
I like Skywalker, though. I think that's a good answer. Jeff?
I was actually thinking Skywalker or Jedi also. I'm trying to think of like the crawls from like Revenge of the Sith and Return of the Jedi, what they had to deal with. And I feel like they're always trying to kind of explain what was going on like right at the beginning of the film. So I'm trying to think about where the beginning of the film is going to take, but I'm going to go with Jedi.
Jedi.
Thinking something. Since this is the very last movie, do you think they'll have an ending crawl? Like they've always had all the opening crawls, but do you think they would have like an ending crawl that would just like kind of, I don't know, like capture like what things that have happened after the movie is over, just like where characters will be ending up?
That would be interesting. Like even if they did it in kind of like an Animal House kind of way, where they just like go across the galaxy and show everybody and be like, Leia Organa lived to the age of 97 and took off golfing.
But they've always done that iconic opening crawl for all the Skywalker Saga movies. But I was thinking when you were asking that question, I was like, I wonder if they would do an ending crawl for the movie just to kind of like sum up like where everybody ends up and what the state of the galaxy is, or if another war is on the horizon, because there's always a war. It is Star Wars.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of speculation to be had regarding what they're going to do differently technical wise because it's the end. Like I've heard people say the crawl will end with a period instead of a ... I've heard people say we'll get like an actual screen that says the end. Like there's so many different avenues we can take with this because it's the final one. So I really hope they do something kind of special like that. So
I'm hoping for like an Endgame style with where they have the actors and their signatures. I mentioned to James, what are the odds that this is going to happen with this? But that'd be funny. But like, I don't think it's going to happen. But
when we got Chris Evans and RDJ's signatures in my theater when we were watching Endgame, like people went nuts. So I think that would get a good response from the crowd for sure.
Yeah, I was hoping for something from like Lord of the Rings where it's just like those CPS stills of like all the characters going through the motion. So we'll see from episode 1 all the way to the end. And just like a progression of the whole story after the
Yeah, that'd be beautiful. That's something, even like art.
Just like an ending, like a montage.
Yeah.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
There's a lot of avenues. I hope somebody's watching. JJ, you better be watching for real.
Yeah, email JJ with that one. I want to see that one.
And Phil, what do you think the last word of the crawl is going to be?
Last word of the crawl. I'm going to go Death Star.
Death Star?
Yeah, because we've seen it a lot in the trailer. We presume it's the Death Star, right? Maybe it's like, and they're going to find blah, blah, blah on the Death Star.
Wow, I like this.
I like Death Star, yeah.
I like this a lot.
We're all going to be so wrong. It's going to be unbelievable.
They're going to end it in a...
It's going to be like Naboo or something.
Yeah, it'll be a sentence fragment, so they'll be like,
What about the word legacy?
Legacy's a very good one. Legacy's a very... My vote is on...
answer, Andrew? Andrew, can I have more than one answer?
I can do a little slash here, and if you get it right, I can give you half a point. Yeah. Legacy is good. I'm my money is on Galaxy because I think we've had a couple crawls end with Galaxy, and there's something very final about it, like blah 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 blah. Restore freedom to the galaxy. Da, da, da. So that's where my brain is going.
That's a good answer.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're not far away.
And that was only the first half of our really, really cool prediction show with our Patreon supporters. If you want to see the second half, it's coming out very shortly as well. But we like to split things up because we're crafty like that, and it gets people in the right suspenseful mood. And if you want to be on a show like this, don't forget, all you got to do is be one of our Patreon supporters. So like and subscribe and support us on Patreon, and you could come on a show just like these wonderful people and do predictions of your very own. What are you going to predict? I don't know. There's always lots of Star Wars stuff happening, but stay tuned. There's more to come. Until then, may the force of others be with you.
Hey scumbags, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our video. As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebel Scum Podcast, for all the latest videos.